coop.
Can you survive through this shit? Only thing you last day in my world, nigga. Nah, niggas will cross they partner, you ain't slime shit, you ain't built. Niggas will pay your own partner just to get you killed. I know niggas that down the road got a little thoughts some chill. You ain't built for the shit right here, then you need to dip. I know some niggas that I went to school with, that they growed up, they on the sniff. I know some niggas that I went to school with, that they growed up, told them they grip. I know some niggas that I was cool with, them niggas that plead the fifth. I know some niggas that I wasn't cool with, them niggas kept it real. My cup is flooded, diamond flooded. Yeah, bitch, I'm thugging. Yeah, I'm never clubbing. Yeah, projects, young niggas, hood, they love me. Yeah, I get money, spread that money, this shit ain't nothing. Yeah, go against me? Oh well, fuck that nigga. Get well, I'ma fuck it bitch all night, I'ma get all in them. Okay, she gonna ride all night, she's a real rider. And I hope that nigga ain't talking games, I'ma send them real sliders. Okay, no pump faking around here, you know this shit get real, that's just what it is. I hang with them niggas who gon' get real when the shit real in the field. Gotta show the nigga around here, you gangster, killer be killed, that nigga on one arm. John that porch, I real little spanker, young nigga 13 with a stick go down. SK4 that bitch, that the old school. Shoot him in the stone, nigga call that the doodle. Glock 9, XD, doodles, nah, we don't do. We just shoot when we come through. Pay me, that what I do. Oh, we might come through for free, cause you play with the brew. Disrespect the game, that is something y'all nigga cannot do. Do it for a long time, everybody know this shit right here ain't new. Back in the trilogy day, we rob shit, that is so true. We were scripting shit in the apartment, that was so true. Yeah, niggas will cross they partner, you ain't slime shit, you ain't built. Niggas will pay your own partner just to get you killed. I know niggas that down the road got a little thoughts some chill. You ain't built for the shit right here, then you need to dip. I know some niggas that I went to school with, that they growed up, they on the sniff. I know some niggas that I went to school with, that they growed up, told them they grip. I know some niggas that I was cool with, them niggas that plead the fifth. I know some niggas that I wasn't cool with, them niggas kept it real. I remember when I was shooting, them niggas know who I'm ill. And them niggas did not squeal, just keep it real, but it still fuck them. And it's still up when I see them. It's us over everybody. Still on that gang shit, still fuck everybody. Shout it out with a lot of niggas, nah, I can't forget about it. Everybody in this city acting all friendly about it. Nigga had to shut them blessing till, can't forget about it. Still thinking about the chicken, nigga, can't forget about it. God can't forgive us for our sins when we catch them about it. Nigga had done killed Tumbo, so we had to catch about it. God can't forgive me for my sin, tryna forget about it. Ever since this shit ain't been the same, I can't trust nobody. And I know I'm gonna feel the same when I catch my body. If you was my enemy, I would never forget about it. I would never change for no fame, don't forget about it. I would never switch on the game, just can't trust nobody. Hell yeah, my mind's still the same, I'll catch about it. Wake up in the morning, smoke a blunt and I forget about it. Try to enjoy my rap money, but I spend this shit on bodies. And I pay my dude to big God, hope you won't forget about me. Tryna wash my hand, all this blood, all these fucking bodies. I gotta take drugs, cause at night I really do think about it. If I ain't thinking about it, I'm tryna add another body. Shit like a routine, I'm on my bitch, don't fuck with nobody. Niggas will cross they partner, you ain't slime shit, you ain't built. Niggas will pay your own partner just to get you killed. I know niggas that down the road got a little thoughts some chill. You ain't built for the shit right here, then you need to dip. I know some niggas that I went to school with, that they growed up, they on the sniff. I know some niggas that I went to school with, that they growed up, told them they grip. I know some niggas that I was cool with, them niggas that plead the fifth. I know some niggas that I wasn't cool with, them niggas kept it real. But if you play with me, you know it's up, I'ma kill somebody. If I can't do it myself, I spend that money, but that's about me. Don't play with me. Don't you play with me. Got a whole lot of freaking bitch that going stupid. You gotta hold it down for the call.
20 rocket on it, bitch, so we gon'
She know what this money look like, and 100,000 look like. I'm talking about crispy blue cheese, I get this shit alright. I'm talking about crispy chicken, nigga, I been whipping all night. You get it soft, get it hard. Mr. Arm and Hammer, I'm with this shit, I'm a real cold boy. I stitched up in my 4-1s, and I'm still packing guns. And I still hang with gang members and felons on the run. We been trapping from the moon to sun. Graveyard shift, man, this shit is 1-to-1. Bankroll,
let's go.
Just pull up on me and her ass is so juicy. I can't believe you caught that bitch, you goddamn stupid. Shot so freaking hell, she's a goddamn groupie. In the room, she go stupid. On the dick, she get to it.
We're here.
Oh my god, cream.
Oh my god.
Freaky bitch got a friend with her. She wanna shout it down.
What's good, Chad? We back with another one.
I got a bitch screaming, yeah. From the back, I put her hair. Hell yeah, you know she down with this shit. They hold
That shit don't care. Hey! The power back, bitch!
She might have my bricks in her spot.
Pick it up!
Before shit, I put a lick in her spot. My gun between her pussy, 12 pull up at the spot. I don't know this hoe ride or die, but I see she thuggin', why not? She down for the call slime ball. That bitch gon' slide if she die. She said she got a lick for the slime ball. We gon' slime this nigga out. And my bitch don't do no petty lick. She know what
Let me put myself over here.
She know what a bell look like. She see me counting in the trap. She know what this money look like. What 100,000 look like. I'm talking about Christmas blue cheese. I get this.
Yeah, we're gonna be up here. I'm gonna be a little bigger because I ain't gonna be on the side and shit like that. Get it hard. I'm a real Colt boy. Hey, for the run. I'm just tapping for the moon and sun. It's graveyard shit. Shit is 101. K3 in the building. Hey, chat, we got some good ones for y'all today. We got some good ones for y'all today. Let me play this song real quick. Then we gonna get started. One more song. Cause I fuck with this shit. I fuck with the beat. What's good, everybody? Welcome. We live on YouTube and Twitch right now. It's your host, ATW_Tavo. Let's go. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy motherfucking Friday, yo. 12/12 in the building, you already know. Hey, couple more weeks. It's 2026. Get your shit up, bitch. Hold on, this ain't even the song for the time. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, I played the wrong song. There we go. I played the wrong song. My bad. There you go. What we drinking on, K3? Go all out there with me. We live on Twitch and YouTube, ATW_TAVO. You know what I'm saying? He said it's too early for me to be drunk. So it ain't never too early to light it up. He said, I'm thinking about a name change. What you mean? Hey, why you tripping? This shit. All right, chat. We getting in there real good. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to be back. Y'all. It's a fucking blessing to be back in this bitch. You hear me? Yes, sir. I apologize for the absence on the podcast, chat. It's a lot. I've been doing a lot, but no excuses. I've just been working a lot of super long hour shifts, so I gotta find time, and I gotta be able to manage my time a little bit better with working super long shifts. Also, take care of my little dog back there, and also grinding on this Madden, this 2K. It's not impossible. I'm not sitting here like bitching about it because it's what I asked for. It's what I asked for, just to catapult me into a different realm. And sometimes you gotta do extraordinary work to become, or to be in, not become, but to be in an extraordinary place. Sometimes it works like that. So I don't mind the work that I'm doing. I don't mind the somewhat lack of sleep that I'm getting, because shit, I want to do it, chat. So, you know, let's finish the songs out, then we're gonna get on to it. We got some good topics for y'all. We got the Ksoo's dad, we got the 21 Savage interview that we're gonna talk about. We also got the Dr. O'Brien with the in the Shannon Sharp going on. We might not get to every little thing today, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you, but we gonna get into some. I just could not let today go by and us not do the podcast. I couldn't. I felt almost felt like a failure. You know what? And since that, I ain't gonna say feel like a failure, but more so feel like like when you don't go to the gym And he's like, oh, it's just one day. Then it become 2 days, and it's come a week, and then it's come 3 weeks and a month, and then next thing you know, it's been like a whole year. So I kind of felt like that going into it. So I was like, you know what? No matter what, I'm gonna get my ass up. Right now, I currently have a motherfucking ear infection, so I can't even hear out this ear, and I'm talking like this because sometimes I feel like I'm talking too low when I'm talking regular. That I gotta like talk up because a lot of people are like, bro, I cannot hear you, bro. I cannot hear you. All right. But before we start, I know I said we're gonna finish that song, but let's get something from Mark Jackson real quick. Let's get a
Guess
little
what?
bit from Mark Jackson.
I was laying in my bed, chilling at home.
Uh-huh.
Every excuse to not come out and work.
Talk
It's
about it.
raining, the storm is on its way. Truth be told, every single day, if you're looking for an excuse, you'll find one.
Talk
Even when
about
the
it.
conditions are perfect, I don't feel right. My leg is a little tight. My body's a little sore. I got an excuse every day, and so do you. I don't care what you're going through, whether it's the rain or the storm, find a way to push through it. Old preacher once said, trials and tribulations is transportation where you're going to. Whatever the reason, get up, stand up, square your shoulders, stick your head up, and keep it moving. You know why? Because you're too valuable. What you
Talk
bring to
about
the
it.
table, nobody else in the history of this world can bring to the table.
Talk
You're
about
valuable
it.
not only to you and your family, but you're valuable to me in this world. Get up. It's time to inspire, in spite of the storm and the rain. Don't miss your shout.
Talk about it. Talk about it. Let's finish this song off. Talk about it. He said, you slaving? Hey, shit, I feel like we all got to do it at some point. If we want to be great, we all going to have to do it eventually. He said he want to change his name to like Jack Daniels. How is Jack Daniels related to Madden? And now you talking about your PlayStation name, or are you talking about like your social media name? What? Keep going. And now you.
I'ma do what I gotta do to protect mine.
And if you.
The niggas that know that table won't come and get mine. Shit, I'ma come get mine.
Oh, damn, you sipping on that Jackie? Hey, I like the honey jack better with root beer.
Of course I take a personal nigga.
I remember I was drinking that shit with my ex when I was big as hell.
Go, 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 keep going, baby. Go, go. Of course I take a personal, baby. I had to build it, but you wouldn't understand, cause you ain't never built shit.
God damn, good God Almighty.
They say I'ma kill it. That's another beat. Shit, it come with me.
All right, let's get it.
Just give me the business.
Damn. All right. He said in my PSN name, like everything before I start streaming. Oh. I mean, my shit to be Dark Mass. I changed it to this because I've seen other people doing it, and I was like, you know what? It might be a little bit better if it's like people just see it because like I was like I'm what I say I was like I'm gonna get excuse me. Most time when people know you streaming, they give you their 110% effort most times. So like that's always been me, bro. Like I want you at your best. So that's the only reason I changed it because normally I was just talking and I was still getting followers. You know, people still coming to try it out when I would tell them. But I was like, if I just put it there and then just be me, it probably just click a little bit better. He said honey Jack Daniels and vanilla Coke. I ain't never tried no Coke. No, the vanilla Coke. I try root beer though. That I ain't gonna lie though. That shit good as hell. I'm not gonna lie. Chat, what's your favorite drinks? And what's your favorite drink and what you like to mix it with? But let's get some more words of encouragement. I'm gonna get some more words of encouragement, then we're gonna start. Let's try prime time.
Do you not realize that there's someone that will readily trade places with you right now and be thankful and appreciative, even though it seems like hell to you? Baby, you better check yourself and realize that life ain't really that bad. Baby, you winning. Baby, you are winning. Do you not realize?
Hey, Give another one for him. Give another one for him. Hey, I'm gonna keep saying shit like that too, chat. Hey, I be thinking about that sometimes, cause you know what they say, like a comparison is the thief of joy. Chat. Sometimes you gotta really just sit back and look at your life and see not like what you went through, but yeah, even like where you were and where you at now, especially if you like in some good shit. Um, you gotta cherish that shit for real. You gotta cherish that shit. Like for me, for example, like working. Shit, I'm working like crazy, right? I'm working like crazy. But if I'm really sitting back and thinking about it, bruh, there's a lot of people out here right now who either don't have jobs or like they got jobs, but their jobs ain't really paying shit. I mean, my job kind of paying some shit. I'm making some decent money. I'm not making like crazy, but I'm making some decent money. So like I be thinking about it. I'm like, man, I remember I was at 22. I remember I was 25. Like I wasn't making this type of money. Mm-mm. And you think sometimes it's supposed to naturally progress until you making that, but hell no, because I see people my age that still not. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be thinking about that shit. And then I'll be thinking about like, yo, being able to afford, like have your bills paid. You know your bills gonna be paid. And being able to like go out and not when I say go out, not even talking about clubs, like if you want to leave, you want to go somewhere, and you still got the money to actually do it. People would die for that shit. I'm telling y'all, chat. They would. So like I don't even be tripping. I don't even trip. Sometimes it's annoying. It is annoying sometimes. But you just keep your focus. All right, I got two more. I got two more. I'm gonna let Joe give us a little bit. For all my entrepreneurs out there, everybody that's out here and that you want more from yourself and you trying shit even if you looking stupid. And this for us.
Yo, they're never going to tell you how much money you can make from having 30,000 fans for your lifetime. They'll never tell you that. They'll never tell you how much money you can make from having 50,000 fans. That's it. No more. That's the ceiling.
A bag. If
Dog.
you got 50,000 people in your community that's invested in you and what you sell,
Outta here.
and you selling them constantly.
You out of here. You out of here. They're never going to tell you that because that will deter you from going the other route. So they're going to do what they always do, which is dangle a check over.
Yes. So we won't think about our business that we can make.
Go curate your own audience. That's what I'm saying. However you do it, I don't give a fuck what you do. I follow the weirdest Instagram. This nigga cooking weird.
Everybody got a phone in here, right? You pay a phone bill. How much is your phone bill? $70. Whoa, $70. That ain't a lot of money. But if we did 70 times 10,000, that's a lot of money, ain't it? What's 70 times 1,000? How many of y'all can afford $70 a month if it was bringing value to your life? Raise your hand. Almost all of y'all. Now, why many of us always just trying to go viral?
If any of y'all been following me for the past, 10 plus years, been in my program, you know that I've said.
You know that shit. But hey, I'm telling y'all, chat, what he just said, another one, another gym. I got one more, and then we can get straight into it. I got one more, and then we're going to get straight into it. Hold on, let me see where I'm at. Did I already do this? Okay.
What is your peace worth? Everything. Please don't sacrifice anything for your peace. See, if you don't have peace, you won't enjoy life. It's impossible to appreciate life and its blessing if peace don't reside with you or in your home. You know what the enemy after? He's truly after your peace. Drop the mic.
Talk about it. All right, let's get to it. He said drinking that shit is like like it's water. Hey, you a drinker? I ain't really no drinker, no cap. I'm a smoker. I will drink, but like I be getting lit too quick. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be getting lit just a little bit too quick, bro. Where should we start? Should we start? Okay, so chat. We can either start on the Shannon Sharp, Dr. Bryant. And like she just got a couple of topics that I was looking. Oh, you know what? Actually, I got one in my I have one in my phone actually. Hold on. Okay. Let me see. All right. So look, I wanted to ask this. Uh, I was I don't forgot what show I was watching, but I was watching this show, and then they start talking about like if your friend were to ask you something, are there certain questions? My question is, are there certain questions as a friend, you should know already, like about like how your friend feels? Like, if there are certain questions you think you shouldn't even have to ask your friend, or they shouldn't even have to ask you because they already know where you stand at with certain shit. So, one of the or that's our out of bounds questions, right? So I said like what I said an example. I said if your friend asks, okay, so let me see. Okay. So like, what if you had a friend and he asks you or she asks you, is it okay to talk to your ex? Is that an out of bounds question? Or do you think that's a real friend for still even asking? Me personally, chat, y'all can tell me if y'all think that's an out of bounds question. Me personally, you know what? I forgot I gotta do this on YouTube. Uh, let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Hold on. Oh, see, YouTube changed so much. I don't even know. All right, fuck it. We got to roll with it. Ah, it's right here. Okay. What's the timer on here right now? It is 2 minutes 22. All right. My bad, chat. All right, there we go. All right. So, like I was saying though, I was saying that. So, what if your friend asks you, is it okay for them to talk to your ex? Do you think that's out of bounds? Me, it depends on the relationship with the ex. Because my initial thought is this: there's so many girls out here. Like, why? Like, bro, I think they say in the world, girls out. What? There's more women. Like, it's the ratio like a 3 to 1. For every 3 women is one man, or for every one man there's 3 women in the world. So initially, that's my real thought. My real thought is there's so many girls. Like, why is my ex somebody that you want to date? You feel me? But if I'm really thinking about it, I would really say it just depends on like how close me and the girl was. Cause like if it was just something that like really wasn't nothing, I don't care. Even I don't care. But I do think if it's somebody that's like close to me and my friend were to ask me, I think you get demoted on my friendship on our ranking scales to me. Like if it was somebody that meant a lot to me and we really like share some shit and you were to come and ask me, if you were to come and ask me like, could y'all talk? Or even on a different one, right? Y'all hear about the Max B and Jim Jones situation, right? So Jim Jones does a show, I think it's with Mano, Jim Jones, I think Fabulous be there, and Dave East, right? So Dave East, I guess Max B and Jim Jones had like real beef. So I guess Dave East and Max B kind of cool. I don't know in what form, right? But I guess the beef between Max B and Jim was serious, right? Dave East asked Jim, is it cool for him to go, I guess, link up with Max B and do some shit? Do y'all think that's out of bounds? Even if you ain't had nothing to do with it, do you think that shit out of bounds? I would say, but in this scenario, Jim Jones did give him the blessing. He said that he gave Dave East the blessing to go do whatever you want to go do with Max B. First of all, it's kind of layered. Do y'all think it's out of bounds? Do you think it's out of bounds for somebody, your friend, to have actually one of them questions? And then secondly, if you're the person that somebody said go do what you want to do, is there meaning behind the do what you want to do? Do you think that means really go do it? Or do you think that means like, man, I'm just gonna see how you move? Because see, look, it could be excuse me. It can be taken a lot of ways. Normally you have people say this, and I hear it a lot too. Some people would say, well, bro, I asked you how you felt about it right then and there, and you said this. So if you said that, then shit, you make me think it's cool. You make me think this shit cool. I would say sometimes, and I mean that is a problem. I'm not gonna lie, but sometimes men, I think, I don't even know if it's men. Sometimes people, I don't know if it's like you don't want to feel a way about something, or it's more so like I just can't believe you would ask me that. And but then you don't want to even come off like, yo, I can't believe you wouldn't even ask me that. You don't want to say like, damn, I can't believe you don't want to you would ask me that, because then it's like, oh, you felt some way about it. But like I feel like you even coming to ask me, you know I feel the way about it. Like that's how I think. Like you even coming to ask me, you know, like it's even in the ass. Like just for you to come ask me, you already know I feel a way about it. You feel me? You feel me? And I get it. Sometimes people don't feel a way about it, right? But it's like for you to even think and want to ask, then you already somewhere deep down you already thinking like, "Mm, if I do this, he might or she might feel some type of way." So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I get of their own everybody got their own opinion. Everybody got feel how they feel, right? I just think like even in that, like you get demoted. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you do you because everybody gonna do what they want to do. You can say no and somebody still gonna do something, right? You feel me? I would say this though, like to even come ask me if it's something that's like it's a what the fuck, you just kind of get demoted. I kind of just look at you different. You feel me? Like it's not like I'm not gonna still fuck with you, but I look at you different now. Like I said, even if it's not even on the girl shit, even if it's like some niggas I had some beef with, and you know the shit got serious. If you were trying to come ask, oh man, you think would it be cool? I know y'all had some shit back, bro. For you to nah, mm-mm. And but I'm not the type of person who is like who gonna force somebody to do something. Like and I'm only talking about this like for your close people, because it can't be like if it's like people who, what should I say? If it's like people who's not that close to you, then I think you don't really care to a certain extent. I think you do. You still will just watch them out, you watch out for them. But I think for your close people, your close like your inner circle, for them to come ask you certain things, I think even in the ask, they they wrong a little bit. Like you already know something odd about this shit, so why would you even ask me? But y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Like I said, are there any questions that you think if your friends ask you is kind of out of bounds, or are there out of bounds questions? You know what I'm saying? Or and then I want to know how y'all handle it. Are y'all the person that even if you saying you don't care, you really care, or are you the person expressing if you are expressing how you felt, and if it ever happened to y'all, if it never happened. Um, let's get to our next one. So. Oh snap! You know what? I think I got a part. Mm, okay, so let's talk about Dr. Brian and Shannon Sharp just had one, and I ain't gonna lie. Initially, I'm not gonna lie. Initially, I wasn't rocking with Dr. Brian a little bit because I was just like, I feel like the shit she be doing is kind of like I don't know. I just kind of feel like it was kind of fugazi. I kind of feel like she was giving like examples, but I don't even know how to explain it. It was just she used me and my ex watched this shit, and I was listening at her talk, and I was just like, I was kind of feeling like yo, she was giving like advice, but wasn't really like putting her shit out there that much. Like was kind of being like kind of reserved. That's what I was saying. And I ain't gonna lie. Since then, like she didn't put a couple shit out. She didn't say it from her perspective and like how she Like she could have did better too. I like her ass. So anyway, she was on Shannon Sharp's podcast and she said a couple things, but we can talk about what she say. What is it? Healing versus isolation. Listen
No
to
one's
it.
ever going to be perfect. We all going to be broken when we meet whoever we meet. And there's no such thing as a fully healed person. So all this wait till you heal to find somebody, you're going to be waiting forever. And what happens is while you are trying to isolate to heal, you are also unlearning how to socialize. You are also deadening your chemistry muscle. So when you go back out the house 6 months, 5 years, however long y'all trying to isolate, then you're going, I'm socially awkward. How come I can't connect with people? How come there's no chemistry with
Right.
anybody? Well, you ain't used it. So you
The
lost
computer hadn't
it.
been updated.
There you go. So it's about having healthy distractions. I'm going to heal for 2 hours a day and meditate and take self-inventory and do my therapy. But then Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 o'clock, I have to get out and socialize. I have to get out and meet people who are celebrating me. I have to get out and create a circle of wealth who are pouring into me so I have a balance of healing and also a norm that's going to allow me to be me and be around people and socialize and meet someone who I can possibly be conducive with, who I don't have to look forward to be my motivator to change and be a better me.
That's Cold Shannon to get $50.
She went crazy. She went crazy. Look, chat, and I want to know how y'all feel about that because I feel like I say that a lot. I feel like I say that to people a lot. I feel like I say that to people a lot. What she just said, like sometimes I feel like a lot of people think that, oh, I'm working on myself, I'm trying to get better. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that's not the goal, that is the goal. But I feel like sometimes when they're on that journey, they think most of it is I have to be isolated from everybody. I can't do nothing at all. That's throwing me off. And it's just like she said, it's like, yo, but you know what I'm saying? You turning off your social media and you isolating so much that you don't even know how to interact with people now. You feel me? You've been so isolated and so away from the world. Like you might still think the world is one way when it's a whole nother way now. And I get it. Like depending on what you isolating yourself for, I get it. I get it that you know what I'm saying. It's sometimes it's a path that you got to take by yourself. Trust me, you're talking to a nigga that actually did it before. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand it, but I don't. I still say like, why are you isolating so much that you're not talking to nobody? It's a hey, even if you talk like let's say your inner circle. Right? Let's not even talk about the opposite sex. Talk about like your close people. It'd be friends that be like, damn, this person, I ain't talked to this person shit 6 months, right? Even if you ain't talked to them in that long. You don't even see them though. Like you see nothing. Like no post, no nothing. Even let's say, but some people say, well, what if you're going isolation from social media? I'm like, bruh, you can still interact with people and let people know that you still alive, bro. It's okay. You don't have to have 10-hour conversations. Like she said, even a little 2 hour, like you just going somewhere and having, like I just think sometimes we get to a point where we think that if I'm working on myself, that means I have to be completely isolated from the entire world and it can only be me and my thoughts. I don't need no distractions, no input, nothing. And I just think that's wrong. I'm like, no, bro. If you seen anybody that trains, right? Or just shit, we go to movies and you seen people just go off on their own to get better. When they go off on their own, they might leave the city or something like that. It don't mean that they have stopped talking to the world. They might, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you go on, just be extreme and say like a movie and somebody go like in the woods or off to some different country and they living by themselves. It's not that they don't talk to nobody. They still might talk to the grocery lady or the person they go get the mail, the newspaper from or something. It's something. It ain't just complete isolation. I just think we need to stop thinking that when we gotta get better, that means we gotta shut everything out and we don't like I just don't think you should bury yourself in a hole, you know what I'm saying, and just cut off all social interactions. I don't think that. We gonna keep going though. We're gonna keep going with her. Let's see. Oh, she kind of read Shannon here. Look at this.
is you've accomplished so
Hold on, listen to this.
breaks my heart with you is you've
She read
accomplished
this.
so
I
much
let y'all
in
hear it.
everything you've touched transactionally. It has turned to gold, all the way down to the gold jacket. But like the fig tree, you still haven't found yourself. All the way at the age of 60. And finding yourself takes the heart.
The mind
like
replays what the heart can't delete.
Hello. And so you have been operating from such a mind
ate on
space
this one, I ain't gonna lie.
so that you don't have to even have a connection with the heart, that it has put you in such a deficit of self. And that's what goes back to when I said a man who can procreate with multiple women without wanting to make sure that there is a foundational family there, he has a loss of self. And that man has an identity crisis. And there is a huge self-love deficit because a man who loves himself makes decisions that represent self-love. And everything that you have externalized is a direct reflection of you. The brokenness in the families you created, that's just the brokenness in you. How you can be successful transactionally, but your heart is over here. Talking about, well, at what point am I going to get seen? And then what the little boy in you tells the heart is, didn't nobody want to see you when you was young. Wasn't nobody tripping off you then.
Crazy.
So why do we think anybody is deserving, right?
crazy.
Or why do I think, as a little boy, that you're deserving of someone who would take your heart and really protect it and create a safe space? So it's easier for you to have transactional sex or have things that are convenient for you because that gives you control. And control is just insecurity, and security is just fear. And that's that little boy in you who is so afraid that if I can't touch and go with everything, I might end up touch and staying and might get stuck in a place that I don't know how to navigate. Let me say this again, not in a place that isn't safe,
going crazy.
not in a place that isn't loving, but in a place that the little boy in you does not know how to navigate. It's time for the grown man in you to grow the up and give yourself a chance to love, whatever that looks like, and to gain a sense of self of who you really are at your heart space. Because transactional life isn't really legacy. It just isn't. It's nice on paper, but it's not legacy. The real wealth and the real legacy is what Dion has, and that's family. That's family. And I'm not saying you don't have it with your girls, and I'm not saying it's too late to create it.
Right.
But what I'm saying is I would like to offer that at some point, you do start to say, let me just dive into my heart by myself. Even if you're still doing your transactional stuff with women or whatever, I'm not saying stop, you grown, but start to just get a sense of self of like who you are at the heart space, because that's our heart is who we are. Our mind is something that we have to have dominion over to control, but our heart is something we can't control because it's the authenticity of who we really are.
That's Cold Shannon to get.
See, hey, I'm telling you, that's why. See, when I was hearing it, I'm watching this shit. I'm like, bro, I'm really fucking with her because, see, she ain't like these people just going around trying to say like, oh, it's all about sex. It's all about sex. If you trying to do this, there's no way you could be doing this other stuff, bro. Because if you're doing other stuff, it's always about sex. I'm like, bro, I hate hearing people talk like that, bro. Because I'm like, stop acting like we not grown. Stop acting like there's not people out who have casual sex, like doing that shit. You can work on something and still go do your thing. If your focus is on when you're trying to work on it, it's on that specific thing. I'll be feeling like this. Other motherfuckers can't control who they be messing with or maybe how their introduction to sex, they have a skewed or a different outlook on it. That might be it. They just might have a different outlook on it. But I'm always like, bro, just because you having sex, it doesn't mean that you're not like, even when people like she was saying, like when she tells him to dive into herself, right? Even if you're having casual sex, it doesn't mean you're not working on you. It doesn't mean that. Like how does having sex with somebody mean you're not working on yourself no more? You still got to go deal with yourself. And like she was saying, healthy distractions. Healthy distractions. But I do think that, as she was saying, like, why a lot of I just talked to my young homie, and I was telling him like, man, a lot of men out here, we create what we came from. Even most men do that. And I'm not saying all, but shit, most men they do that. So we talking about a lot of dudes who grew up without their dads, right? And a lot of dudes be saying, I am going to do better for my kids than my dad did for me, right? And then a lot of dudes mess around, get girls pregnant early, not really ready for all that. Then they not showing up no more for the kid. And it's the same way because most of these people haven't even dealt with or handled their own traumas. So now you out here not like she said, like, and shout out to Dion, it's he ain't even with the mom, if I'm right. He's not even with their mom, right? But it's you just see like his what you see now is like family, family, family. Something that always been big on. That you just see it, and we're not saying that you just always got to see it with every man, but we just saying like she said, your heart is your foundation, and then your mind is what we just got to have dominion of. So it's like shit. Whatever you going, not whatever you're going through, but like how people view you. Most times it should be the examples they should see should be reflections of like who you are. Who you are. I ain't gonna lie, chat. Now I keep thinking, not thinking, but saying, dudes, we can have sex, bro, but stop getting these girls pregnant, bro. That's not really good from being a mother, and you only doing it because she look good, bro. You only doing it because she look good. You want to have a forever attachment, ladies. Some of y'all, I gotta watch out for that shit. It's not just dudes. I mean, women doing it. Dudes be doing it too. Soon as he know he finna hit, oh yeah, I'm getting her pregnant. I'm telling you, chat. Dudes be doing it too. Let's go to another video. Go to another one. Oh, look. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Hey, this is the first time I ever really agree with women. Like, so my ex used to say, like, women are like their representation of a man, right? Right.
A
Listen
woman
to
will
what she
become a
say.
product of your environment. Offset and Cardi B is a perfect example. Cardi B came into it. She had no kids. She was in her career. She's going diamond and platinum with her records. No kids. Offset had how many? By how many?
I think you had a couple.
So who became a product of whose environment? Cardi now has 2 by 2. My theory. Proven. Right. Again. She has 2 by 2. So she's a product of his environment.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying what it is. Because a man who's going to marry is a man who's going to what? Marry.
Right.
He's looking for marriage. But a man who's just looking for ass is what? He's looking for ass. It don't matter if he runs into Dr. Bryant. People in general, especially women, have to stop being so arrogant to think that anything we got,
They
from
got
a
to do it
face
to
to
check.
a walk to a drop to anything, can take a man and make him what he's not. We ain't build him. We ain't never made y'all. And we will never change y'all. Only thing we can do is choose y'all and say, if this man never changes this right here, I will love everything about this man exactly how he is. But we don't do that. I do now, but most women don't. We go, I like 25, 35%. I think that's 65%. Once he meets me, makes love to me, see I can cook and I can clean and I can do these other things and my knees is good and I do cook, yeah. But the maid cleans.
Collard greens?
I'll cook it for you, but listen, I don't eat red meat. But I'll cook it for my man, but I don't eat red meat. But
Dang.
yeah,
You
all
all
that.
Mac and cheese?
But
Bake?
guess what?
What that?
That ain't gonna change who you are. That's not gonna change the type of man you are.
I don't even want to go out no more. Lose my number, homeboy. Don't ever call me again. I'm happy here.
Being better. A woman will become a product of your environment.
Damn.
Offset and Cardi B is a perfect example.
Let's do it again. Let's listen to it one more time.
Cardi B came into it. She
Let's
had
do it
no
one more
kids.
time.
She was in her career.
turn it
She's
off
going
too early.
diamond and platinum with her records. No kids. Offset had how
Hey.
many? By how many?
I think you had a couple.
Hey,
So who became a product of whose environment?
hey,
Cardi now has 2 by 2.
look, she talking her shit. I tell this shit all the time, bruh. Bro, you know how many homegirls I have, and you know how many my homegirls say they know this and they still do it. I'm like, look,
looking
let
for
me look it
ass
up.
is what he's
I'm
looking
like
for.
this.
It don't
If
matter
you
if he
look,
runs
if
to
you just
Dr.
looking to have a
Bryant.
good time, just say that.
People in general,
But
especially
people
women,
like to
have to
cap
stop
and
being
act like
so
they not
arrogant
looking for
to
a good
think
time because they don't want to
that
be judged.
anything we got
They
from
got
a
the goods
face
to
to
take.
a walk to a walk
And
to
I'm actually
anything
just say
can
that
take a
because there's
man
a
and make.
lot of bitches out here that think just because they look good and there's a lot of niggas in their DMs. I mean, you look good, of course. Of course, right? Right? They think that just mean if they get a dude, they gonna change them. Nah,
Now, but most
nah,
women don't. We go, I like 25, 35%.
no.
I think that's 65%. Once he meets me, makes love to me, see I can
Y'all,
cook and I can clean and I can do these
somebody
other
told me
things
that.
and
I
my
thought when I
knees
gave you
is
this
good and
pussy,
I do cook.
you gonna be
Yeah,
wrapped
I
up
and
in
so
my
the
said,
finger.
maid
I'm like,
cleans.
collard
what?
greens,
I'll cook it for you, but listen,
cornbread.
but I want you red meat. But I'll cook it for
Yeah,
my
but
man.
that's
But I
why I
want you
heard
red
those
meat.
words. I was
But
like, why
Damn.
would you think that?
You do
yeah,
all that?
all that.
Mac and cheese?
But
Bake?
guess what?
What that?
That ain't gonna change who you are. That's not gonna
No,
change the type of man you are.
I don't even
no.
want to go out no more. Lose my number, homeboy. Don't ever call me again. I'm happy here.
Look, hold on,
Being
see if I
better
keep
comes
it.
from the inside. A woman will never make a man a better man. Y'all gonna change when you want to. As you see, like in my father's words, a nigga gonna be a nigga. A womanizer gonna be a womanizer.
That's Colt Shannon to get 50.
Got it. And look, to all my queens out there, I'm not coming at y'all. I'm telling you, I promise you I'm not. Promise you I'm not. But it's always when a person wants to do it for themselves, bro. It's about the self-love too. It's all about that too. Look, it's different than somebody's telling you like, yo, I ain't trying to look for a relationship, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because then if you're trying to change somebody who told you from the get-go, then that's just on you, right? But I'm saying like for the ladies out there, the ones that think, man, I know if he start fucking with me, he gonna change, or he gonna see this version of me, something that he ain't really been dealing with, or I'm better than the bitches he done dealt with because he done told me stories about his exes or bitches that he used to deal with. I'm gonna present myself so different. He ain't gonna do nothing but rap under my finger. He gonna want to be better because he gonna already see like I'm not worth losing, bro. You are full of it. You are full of it. I'm telling you, you full of it. If you think it's just like dudes who be thinking, and this happens a lot. I'm gonna take the girl out the club. Yeah, okay, okay. The dude who think they gonna turn the hoe into a housewife. Oh yeah, man, I already know. She gonna be dealing with me. I got money to provide. She ain't gotta do this no more. Da, 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 da. And then they get their ass hurt because they're like, damn, she's still doing the same shit. She not ready to change. He not ready to change. They not ready. They not. And even if they say they are, you can tell by actions. It's okay to wait. Let them get mad. I remember I told a girl this. I said, I swear I told her this. I said, look, right now, I'm just on I'm in my shit right now. Like I'm on my shit. Like shit is just falling to me like it's nothing. And I'm like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want to be in a relationship right now just because I'm having my way. Like in every way that I can think of. Like it's just falling in my lap. And I'm not ready to let that go. That's exactly what I said. I said, I'm not ready to let that go. Told her straight up. Like, I'm not ready to let that go. I said, yo, you don't have to, but if you could just wait it out, you could go date, go fuck whoever you want, but just don't have a kid. If you could just wait it out, I know that's a tall task and I know you're not going to do it, but I'm just putting it out there. If you could just wait it out till I'm done, it'll be worth it. And chat, she has a kid now. She has a kid. She has a kid. She has a kid now. And shit, it is what it is. Like, and I ain't gonna say like she just had a kid and nothing like that, but like, yeah, she had a kid. I remember I went back and the check, and she had a kid, and I was like, well, and I know y'all probably think like, oh, that means it's fuck her forever. Nah, it's just that my shit, it's still a part of me, chat. I ain't gonna lie. I dealt with somebody with a kid before, so it's like that's a lot to take in now. Like once you went there and it didn't work out, and now like to go back and especially to be like, oh, okay, I want one too now. Like it's a lot to deal with because like if it doesn't work out, it's not like you're gonna get with somebody y'all gonna have a kid right away. I mean, hopefully not. You hope you should know the person, and I hope he was just shit. I hope he wouldn't just do it on no first time shit. That'd be crazy. But um, yeah, just imagine you with this person and you getting attached to the kid, and then y'all think about having one, and then it just break off. You are attached to the kid. Most like if you was a real good, like I don't want to call you a step nothing because unless y'all married, but like if you was somebody that was in the household, whether you're a girl or a dude, and you was dealing with somebody else's kids, that shit is hard to just be like, damn, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna fuck with the kids no more because like it's still like a connection to that person. It's still like, I'm here checking on the kids and I ain't really caring about what you saying, but eventually you're gonna have to. Like, because if you don't cut the talk off, you're gonna always still be dealing with the parent to a certain degree. You feel what I'm saying? Like until the person, unless the kid is able to like talk to you separately, reach out on their own. But I'm saying like if they not and you got to go through the parent, it's just gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna always be a situation where you're just it'll be like I said, it's just tough because if you're dealing with somebody then you don't, and because the parent don't want you to, it's like damn, I don't want to be in a situation where I get close to somebody and then some shit fall off and then I'm not talking to them, but I'm cool with. I want to talk to the kid because I built a bond with the kid, still be there for the child to a certain degree, but it's this other piece in the way. That's what I say. So that's my only thing. It's not that I wouldn't have a kid with somebody who has a kid, but right now it's just hard to fathom because I'm like, bro, that shit did a lot to me. You feel what I'm saying? All right, we got another one. We got another one. I'm gonna give us one more. Like I said, we're not gonna get on all of them. We're not gonna get them all of them. We gonna do like a part two of this because I like this. Let me see. Mhm. Let's see. She okay. Look, so she got a couple. She got. We might do two more. Oh, fuck with this. Listen to this.
See, people are bonding at trauma because they're not putting their trauma on the table saying, baby, look, this is my trauma. Where's yours? Okay, let's figure out how we can help each other get through that so we're healing. They're leading with their trauma. So my trauma is choosing your trauma, and now we're bonding. And trauma has to be fed trauma to stay alive. And so the whole time I'm with you, our trauma is just going to continue to feed each other because it got to stay alive. Because once we dissipate our trauma, does our healed self even like each other? That's when people say, we grew apart. No, you didn't grow apart. Your trauma bond failed. See, people are bonding at trauma because they're not putting their trauma on the table saying, baby, look.
I want to know what y'all thought about that. When I heard that, sometimes I do be thinking that's true. Because a lot of time when people get together, they get to telling each other about shit that they've been through, and then they just start connecting off that shit. They start connecting off that shit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I do think that's like that might be not the only reason, but like some key that I feel like when people get together, most times they start out. Some of them are just telling them each other what they've been through, and then they just kind of feed off that trauma. And like you said, when y'all get healed, do you even like the person that you sit next to? And mind you, chat, some people don't want to be healed. We're not gonna act like everybody just out here doing the right thing and trying to live like be their best selves. A lot of people are not. They don't want to. It's scary. It's scary to be healed because you are what's up, dog? Because You are different now. You're not the same person. You're not the same person. People are scared to see what they look like when they're healed, or when they look what they look like when they're different. They just want to be different, like age. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I know I look different, but when you're different, you're thinking different. You're moving in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Something that's better for you. You know what I'm saying? More understandable. Hold on. Uh, hold on. Oh yeah. And then she said this.
What is it about good girls who like bad guys?
Yes.
You mean like the women who've been liking you?
Hey,
I guess you could say that, Doc. Touche.
Hey,
You gotta get crafty.
that ain't always in the thugs.
I think that those women, again, are women who are overcompensating for that kind of fatherly bad guy who can come in and create a leadership that they believe leadership is. Usually those women are fatherless little girls who don't have a clue on what leadership, healthy leadership looks like. So they look at the bad guy who can puff his chest out and who can call shots or who can have some control over her as, this is leadership because he's giving me some type of guidance,
Right.
some type of direction.
Yes.
A woman who has had a father knows how to decipher from a controlling man who's the bad guy and a man who knows how to lead her. And what happens is, it's not that the woman with the father doesn't want a man who can run shit, because I like a man who will run shit.
For sure.
Who will tell me exactly where to go, how to go, and I'm even okay with saying how high when he say jump, when the leadership is right.
Right.
I'm quick to submit.
Okay.
Okay, daddy, no problem. But a man who is a bad guy with ill intent, because if you don't have good intent, you have ill intent. There is no lukewarm.
Okay.
That's it.
I
So
like
you're
that.
either
I be saying that
deceiving
about
me
pick a side.
or
There ain't no middle shit.
you're allowing me a safe space where I can trust you. There's no in between. So the bad guy is in deception. And only a woman who wants to be led by a deceiver is a woman who is lost in herself. But a woman who is not lost in herself and has a sense of self and a sense of what a male healthy leader looks like my father led me,
Right.
not to a ditch, but led me even when he had to crucify himself to lead me.
Right.
That is what a husband looks to me. A bad guy says, I'm not crucifying nothing over here. You'll be on the cross before me.
Talk about it.
And here, you can carry mines too, because that's what's conducive for
about
me.
it.
That's a woman who is lost in the sauce. And
Talk
she has
about
daddy issues, and oftentimes she may even have parental issues. And that's also a woman who has to take a step back and take inventory on, where did I learn that this leadership is accurate leadership if I keep being led into the ditch?
No, talk about
That
it.
means that all she's ever known is what? The ditch.
They don't
And when I
wanna
say
hear
we
it.
go to places where we're good at or where what we're familiar with. So if you want to know where you at, just understand that you are where you're familiar at. So my expectations of men are very high because my father created a very high familiar
Expectation of men.
standard expectation. This is why I said a woman is what her daddy makes her, especially when it comes to men. My dad actually made the expectation too high. And then he had to tell me, like, baby, you're going to keep being the bridesmaid, not the bride, if you keep having these unrealistic expectations. And I'm looking like, well,
Well, you the one that
came
set
from
those
you.
expectations
And he had to
unrealistically.
explain to me, every man's not going to be daddy. He can be daddy to you in his own way.
Right.
It may not look like this.
Yes.
It doesn't mean he's not
Talk
a good
about
guy
it.
Right.
when it
Talk
comes to
about
you.
it.
So that's what it is. It's folks not understanding what healthy leadership is. Men do the same
Hey,
thing.
I'm
Men
finna
will,
teach y'all something,
pick
too.
women who run them, emasculate them, verbally abuse them, talk to them anyway, because for that man, that's all he knew, was that is how a woman leads.
That's Cold Shannon.
When
Look, chat. That shit was so tough because I'm not even talking about like she said some of that for the ladies, but fellas, if y'all not peeping what she's saying, because there's so many dudes, bro. I'm telling you, bro, there's so many dudes I know who be having kids and be like, man, I'm finna have my son in the freshest, or my dog, not my son, but like I'm finna have my kids in all of this, right? I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But I meant to say they daughters. But they be saying that, and they like, oh, so when a dude step up to my daughter, bro, he gonna have to come correct. He gonna have to be top notch, cause she ain't going for no lane or none of this type of shit. Cause she gonna always, and I'll be like this. So y'all making y'all daughters low key hoes. You gonna be making your daughter hoes, cause bro, you got money, right? Like, and you know how it go. And I'm not saying every girl that's with somebody is a hoe for money. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying every girl that mess with a dude that got money is a hoe. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying though is, if the percentage of guys, if it's high, that aren't going to be presenting themselves like father, there's going to be a low percentage of guys who present themselves like father, right? At least let's say financially, making sure you got everything. We know how that goes. There's a high percentage. Just kidding. There's probably a good there's a good percent chance that you're going to end up, if this nigga's fucking with you, he gonna be fucking with you for a certain amount of reason. You're gonna be dealing with him fucking with other bitches too. More than likely. More than likely. So I like that she was like, yo, the dad told her, every dude ain't gonna show up. He can be daddy, but he ain't gotta show up like me. I like that. I like that because that's realistic. Everybody can't be your dad, bro. Your dad might have been one-on-one. He might have been one-on-one. So if a nigga's not getting close to your dad, it's like, what? You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie. I like that. I like that right there. And it just said, just for dudes too, man. If y'all ain't fellas, y'all gotta peep that. And I'm talking about fellas with kids. Y'all gotta be teaching, because y'all be it be like dudes like this. Oh, these hoes are this. They got that issues. That is. But it be the niggas that got daughters. That it be your daughters. It be your daughters. It be your daughters. Dudes swear up and down. Oh, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna do my princess. All the other shit, man. Niggas don't even really be there. And your daughter be the same girls that you be dealing with. The same girls you be talking about. The same hoes you be talking about. Your daughter end up turning to exactly one of them. So stop it. So stop it. Just stop it. Before we wrap it up, because this one was gonna be short, chat. This one's gonna be short. Just our first one back. I'm gonna let Joe say something for some musicians out there. For all the musicians out there, my bad, y'all. My shit kind of dry. My mouth dry. But listen up. Here's some words from Joe Budden.
A record producer in LA said, most musicians don't fail because they're bad. They fail.
Hey, hold on. We're going to end on this, but we're going to start on this one next time. This is a convo I want to have. Oh my God. I want to have this conversation. Oh my goodness. Hey, we are having this convo. I'm telling y'all, next time we are having this convo. I'm going to leave it here as like a, what they say, a cliffhanger. Listen to this.
A record producer in LA said, most musicians don't fail because they're bad. They fail because their nervous system can't survive the industry. He said the biggest myth in music is that success depends on exposure. No, he said, it depends on whether your body can handle being unseen longer than you expected. The ability to create when numbers drop, to write when no one cares, to perform after rejection number 47.
Or 447.
Yeah, 4,047. He said 90% of rising artists crumble not from hate, but from the invisible weight of being ignored.
Yeah, you left Earth right there.
He revealed the real industry filter. Consistency under emotional pressure. Not talent, not looks, not luck. Just the ability to keep creating without collapsing into comparison, self-doubt, or the terror of being, quote unquote, too late. Most artists don't lose their dream, he said. They lose their self-trust. He ended with a line that felt like a punch. Your biggest enemy isn't the industry. It's the version of you that believes you're running out of time. He is.
Smoking, yeah.
Because that belief kills more careers than bad marketing or missed opportunities. And every musician in the room suddenly exhaled, like someone finally named the monster under the stage. A record producer in LA said, most music.
Hey, we're gonna leave that right there. We're gonna start with that one next time. We're gonna start with that one next time. Chat, that shit was wow. I am not gonna lie. When I heard that, I said, "Oh, we have to talk about it. We have to talk about it." And I want to play it one more time. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to play it one more time because he used musicians, but that can be used in just what's up, dog? That could be used in so many fields outside of music, chat. I want y'all like anybody that's going after some shit in life, no matter what you're going after, if you got a goal in mind, a dream, and you trying to slowly but surely making that bitch reality. What's wrong? My dog be staring at me in my face. Look at this. You gotta play it one more time, bro. That shit was deep.
A record producer in LA said,
Deep as fuck.
most musicians don't fail because they're bad. They fail because their nervous system can't survive the industry. He said the biggest myth in music is that success depends on exposure. No, he said, it depends on whether your body can handle being unseen longer than you expected. The ability to create when numbers drop, to write when no one cares, to perform after rejection number 47.
Or 447.
Yeah, 4,047.
Word.
He said 90% of rising artists crumble not from hate, but from the invisible weight of being ignored.
Yeah, you left Earth right there.
He revealed the real industry filter. Consistency under emotional pressure. Not talent, not looks, not luck. Just the ability to keep creating without collapsing into comparison, self-doubt, or the terror of being, quote unquote, too late. Most artists don't lose their dream, he said. They lose their self-trust. He ended with a line that felt like a punch. Your biggest enemy isn't the industry. It's the version of you that believes you're running out of time.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, bruh. We are going to talk about this. Chat. Let me look, I'm finna say something. We are going to talk about this. Right now, we've been going for like an hour and 8 minutes, right? Chat. Right now, it's probably one person in here on both, right? Or probably no people, right? Let's say that. What that man just said right there is this point right here. When you're in front of a camera with a light, you're live. And you don't you might pull up Twitch. Let me pull up Twitch right now. Let me pull up Twitch. I'm gonna show you the people I'm following. So you might pull up Twitch right now, right? And you might see these numbers. You might see these numbers. Look. Right? You see them numbers where the red circle is? So it's letting you know how many people watching this shit, right? We got 2K, 206, 196, 95, right? Chat. It's look, this is just for people out there. Even if it's somebody watching that y'all not saying nothing. It's like he said, the emotional pressure right there to not think like it's too late or nobody's watching and you're not getting no type of feedback and that you're wasting your time. Because you know what people say all the time, chat? When you're doing this, when you're on your come up, let me say it again. When you're on your come up, they're going to say things like this. You don't got nobody in the chat, you're talking to yourself. Oh, you only got your 2-3 viewers. Let me say it again for you. They'll say this to you. Oh, nobody's gonna watch the movie you made. That small movie. Ain't nobody going to your salon. Oh, you got like your 3 customers that you do who hair you do. Right? They'll say things like this to you, chat. They'll say, "Oh, your family's the only one who's kind of going to your restaurant." They'll say things like that. "Oh, you're 20 people." They'll tell you things like this. They'll say it. And always try to say, "Oh, I'm just playing." Right? They'll say things to make you feel like less than about what you have going on. It's a grind. It's consistency. Because one day I'm talking to no people, right? And next thing you know, I could be opening my eyes. It's 1,000 people in here. Fuck that. Let's go bigger. It's 5,000 people in here. Fuck that. Let's go bigger. It's 50K people in here. Fuck that. Let's go bigger. It's 100K in here. You open your eyes, you talk to 100K people. The chat going so fast, it's hard to keep up. It's hard to keep up. The chat, you feel what I'm saying? They'll say things like that. And when you in here, and we're gonna check, like when you're doing whatever you're doing, when you're not getting the attention, when you're not getting the customers, the clientele, when you're not getting viewers, you're putting out your music, you're only getting like 10, 25 views, 100 views. Consistency. Just keep going. Because before Steph, there wasn't a Steph. Steph had to go. He had to keep playing like that and keep doing what he was doing. There wasn't. Chat, I'm telling you, before it was an iPhone, there was no iPhone. You had to just keep going. Come on, chat. I'm telling y'all, before the McDonald's, what was the McDonald's? And I know I'm talking about some of the biggest shit around. But I'm saying even just your shit, bro. Like you don't have to get that big. You don't have to get to the biggest. But that's why I started. You close your eyes. It's one viewer in here. You close your eyes. It's 500 viewers. It's 100 viewers. Don't let these. I'm telling you, don't let man. And sometimes there be people in their own field who try to put you down. But don't look. You gotta be mentally. Don't put yourself down.
He is killing.
Smoking, yeah.
Because that belief kills more careers than bad marketing or
Believe
missed
in yourself.
opportunities. And every musician in the room suddenly exhaled, like someone finally named the monster under the stage. A record producer in LA.
You know what I'm saying? Believe in yourself, chat. I'm telling you, believe in yourself. And I know people like to say, "Oh, I'm only saying that, man." Of course, this nigga gonna say that. He wanna be one of them. No, chat. You talking to a nigga. I'm telling you, chat. You talking to a nigga that believes himself into some shit. I'm telling you. Only me. Only me. I'm not coming off no crusade or no. I hope I use that word right. Or no martyr. But I'm telling you. I'm telling you about it. If you, I'm not saying just say you believe in yourself. If you deep down, if somebody can reach the depths of your heart and they can say, okay, this person's right here and how they really feel, do it all and be like, this person really fucking think they can do this. That's the kind of belief I'm talking about. Yeah, it's gonna be some days you're gonna have a little bit like you're gonna question shit. I ain't gonna say you're gonna doubt it, you're gonna question yourself. And sometimes it might lead to doubt a little bit. But if you just consistent and you really believe in your shit, and I'm not saying, and I'm only gonna correct this part, not correct it, but not even ask you, just include this. I'm not saying put yourself in a deficit to where like you on the brink and this don't work is whatever. Sometimes you might get to that, and it might pay off. Sometimes it's no guarantee. But sometimes I do think but like I said, you gotta really, really, really believe in yourself. Really believe in yourself. Not fake it. Believe in yourself. But like I said, I stopped it on there. We gonna talk about that one again. We're gonna talk about that one again. I appreciate y'all all coming in chat. Welcome back to the pod, baby. The Not Everybody Pod. We back, baby. We back. This ain't gonna be that. This gonna be what, hour 15 mark. Then we get up out of here, chat. The weekend is here. December is almost shit. We almost halfway through it. It's the 12th right now. It's the 12th right now. So what? 31 days in December. 31 days. So shit. We got what? 19. 19 days left. Basically 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks, chat. So love y'all. Y'all have a good one. I'm about to get up out of here. We gon' I'll see y'all. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow Friday. Oh yeah, because I didn't stream yesterday. Okay. So I'll be streaming. I'll try to get on in the morning. If I no, yeah, if it just depends. It just depends, chat. I ain't gonna lie. It just depends on how work is. Because if it's not in the morning, I'll get on in the afternoon. I'll still be trying to get up and do a little bit, but it's hard. Chat. I'm not gonna lie. It is hard. I need that sleep. I think today I fuck around and slept 8 hours, or I think I went to bed like 4. I think I did. Either it was 4 or it was it 4? Well, I ain't gonna say it was. It could have been 4. No, it might have been. No, I think it was like 3. I think I might have slept at like 3. But I don't think I ended up getting. Well, I kind of like did them one wake up, like you wake up and then go back to sleep. But I mean, I think I slept down there almost until 10. I know I woke up a couple times in before then, in between then. But like, chat, hey, sometimes I ain't gonna lie, you gotta get that sleep. Excuse me. But thank y'all, chat. I'm about to get up out of here. Love y'all. Y'all have a good one. Make sure that y'all tune in and like and subscribe on my channel, ATW_TAVO, live on YouTube and Twitch right now. If you haven't, make sure you go hit, excuse me. Got like a little itch. If you haven't, make sure you go hit that like and subscribe button on YouTube. And if you haven't, go hit that follow button on Twitch. And also, if you really want to be down with the game, also hit that sub up. Sub up to me on Twitch. I did say this whole week was, and this we'll still go this way. Sub on chat. Sub only. So that's the only gameplay we're doing. Only with the subs. I mean, anybody that's subbed up if they if they in the chat. If they come to the chat. This been a great month, chat. It's been a great time. Remember, go out your dreams, your goals, your inspirations, and ambitions. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot do. Develop a fucking button and say, bitch, because they don't think you can do it because they ain't never did it. They don't know nobody ever did it, and they ain't seen you do it just yet, right? So, like I said, keep that belief in yourself, chat. Keep it up. Y'all have a good weekend. I'll see y'all back here tomorrow. Love y'all. We out.